Okay, this is video 3 in the series on Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And what I'm going to do in this video is reinforce what we went over in yesterday's lesson, which was November 16th lesson. Okay, so in order to be able to blend the chords and the melody, we already know the melody because we went over that 2 classes ago, and then there was the video, and most of you seem to have the melody down. Okay, so now we have to learn the chords, and I would say that you have to memorize the chords because you're going to be concentrating on, at least at first, on the melody when you try to blend it with the chords. So there's only 3 chords. They're all the 3 major chords in the key of C, which are C, F, and G. So it's the first note of the scale, C, the 4th note of the scale, F, and the 5th note of the scale, G. Remember our, our little rule for the chords were major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. Okay. And so that we're hitting all 3 of those major chords, C, F, and G. Okay, so it begins, it's in the key of C, at least the way that we've learned it. And we're starting on the C chord, and that tonic C note is actually the first note in the melody. So it's twinkle, twinkle. So we're playing a C chord through the first measure. Through the twinkle, twinkle, the first 4 beats. Twinkle, twinkle. And then we're going to F, little, for 2 beats. Back to C for 2 beats. Star, how. Back to F, C, G, C. Okay? So let's do it very slowly with the beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the first repeat of the song, which we'll do the exact same thing at the end of the song. But in between are these 2 other repeats. So so those go C, F, C, G. First repeat, C, F, C, G. So I said first repeat before, I meant it's the second repeat, but it's the first iteration of the second repeat. So let me repeat that. So first iteration of the second repeat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and that was the second iteration of the first repeat that we just did. One more time. First iteration. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Second iteration. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that has a little bit of, that has a little bit of a groove to it. And we go back to the first repeat at the end of the song. And that's the whole song.